Today we'll be demonstrating a DNA Gesner peel. This is a modified peel. It is modified with resveratrol and lycopene, so those antioxidants are protecting the skin while it peels. Our DNA Gesner is an ionic peel and it goes up to 7 layers deep, so you have to just go application by application to see how many layers you're going to get. You don't know until you get into it. So with this client, I have no idea how many layers I'm going to be able to do. I have done a spot test the day before, so 24 hours before, to make sure there was no reaction. You can do it on the nape of the neck, and she's fine and ready to go. So ideally you have them sign a consent form, and we do have one at DNA for the Gesner, and you also have them do a spot test before. You just really want to make sure that they're going to commit to wearing sunblock for the next few weeks. So I'm going to start just by cleansing the skin very well. I'm going to start with the Medi-Pads, the DNA Medi-Pads, which actually incorporate salicylic and glycolic. This is going to clean the skin, and then I want to clean the residue of the Medi-Pads off afterwards. I don't want anything getting in the way of the Gesner solution. We don't know how many layers we're going to get. We're going to watch her skin as we do it. So we don't want to promise a certain amount of layers. You can do a pre-peel with a very mild microdermabrasion if you really anticipate that you've got a client with thick skin and you know they're probably going to take multiple layers and perhaps they don't have time or the money to invest in 6 layers. So you could do a mini microderm first, but for all intents and purposes, we're doing now the salicylic and glycolic as a pre-peel with the pads. I'm going to go ahead and wash the residue of the pads off with a little bit of the Medi Lightning Gel incorporated in it, so that we really know that that Gesner solution is getting directly onto the skin and not having a barrier from all the great ingredients in the pads. So starting with a nice base for clean skin, I'm going to go ahead and pour my Gesner solution into a ceramic container. You can use glass or ceramic. I'm just going to pour a small amount for now, and then we'll add more if we need it. I like to use Q-tips. I use 2 at a time in a swiping technique. You can use a brush. I just feel like I have more control with Q-tips. I don't like the big glycolic ones. They actually can waste product. So I've got the solution poured, and we're going to move on to application. You can protect the eyebrows with a Vaseline product. You want to be careful for getting the Gesner in the nose area and also on the lip. So what I typically do is take Zen Therapy gel, because I don't really like Vaseline products, obviously, and I'll go ahead and prep by applying the Zen Therapy to the eyebrows, into the lip area, just as a protective barrier there. And then we'll go ahead and get started with our layers.